Life's hard choices. When circumstances push you to the edge. If you had to choose between saving someone you love and saving a stranger's life, which would you choose? The night was drowning in rain, each drop hitting the tin rooftops like 1,000 tiny hammers. Lightning split the sky, illuminating the flooded street in blinding flashes. The air smelled of wet earth and fear. In the distance, Elena could hear two desperate voices, raw, panicked, and uneven, like the last threads of life holding on. One was her younger brother, Daniel, only 17, clinging to a jagged piece of driftwood, his knuckles white against the current. The other, a woman trapped in a sinking car, her palms slamming against the fogged glass, her mouth shaping the words, "Help me," without sound. Elena's pulse thundered in her ears. Her brother, the boy she'd raised since their parents died, her best friend, her only family, the stranger, a life just as precious, though she didn't even know her name. The flood was merciless, the water a living thing that pulled at her legs. She knew she could only reach one before the other was lost. Her breath came sharp and fast. Which life do you choose? The seconds slipped like sand through her fingers. Her body moved before her mind could argue. She plunged into the current toward the car, kicking hard against the pull. Her fingers found the door handle, jammed tight. She slammed her shoulder against it once, twice, until it gave way. A rush of cold water exploded outward and the woman's gasp cut through the roar. Elena dragged her free, muscles screaming, lungs burning. They reached the muddy bank together. Elena spun back toward the flood. Daniel was gone. Grief wrapped itself around her like the wet, heavy coat she couldn't take off. For years, she replayed that moment, wondering if she'd made the wrong choice, wondering if saving the woman had cost her everything. Then one evening, there was a knock at her door. The woman, Maya, stood there, tears in her eyes and a little girl clinging to her hand. Maya whispered, "Because of you, I lived. And because I lived, she lived too. I tell her every day about the woman who gave her this life." Sometimes the hardest choices leave scars you never forget. But those same choices can plant seeds that grow into something far greater than you can see in the moment. What life lesson does this story remind you of?